Hello, everybody. Hope you're okay. It's me, and I've come straight from a church service straight onto here. So I'm in a bit of a, you know, I don't know what I'm saying or anything because I'm half with spirit and half down here, and I'm all flustered. But hopefully it'll be okay. So hello to everybody. If there's anybody new, let us know. Share it with everybody because I don't know if everyone knows I'm on because I've actually swapped weeks because I'm not supposed to be on till next week, but I've actually swapped with Jane because Jane was supposed to be on tonight, but we've swapped. So from now on, I'll be fortnightly from this week and Jane will be fortnightly from the next. So if you were expecting Jane, I'm sorry about that, but you've got me. And Mia's already worked for an hour, so we'll see how we get on. But just say hello. Like I say, share away. Tell us if you're new and tell us where you're coming from or where you're from. And for any newbies, I don't know how many's watching at the moment, but if for any newbies, I'll tell you a bit how it works in a minute. We'll get some people up first to say hello to. Okay, then. I don't know if they can hear Richard. You might be able to hear Richard because I've been a bit naughty and I haven't put my earphones in. We've started at 8:30 because obviously I was doing this church service and it didn't finish till 20 past. But Richard's talking about what time do you lot prefer? Do you like the 8 o'clock or would you rather us go from 8:30? Which one is better for you? And we'll go with the majority. That's a big word for me. Crikey, I'm well with it today. So let us know what time you like, what's better, and then we'll sort it out. We might change to 8:30 because I don't mind. I'm lost. Stuart, yeah, well, that's understandable for you, Stuart, isn't it? Yeah. You've been lost a while. Aren't you in some foreign place, Stuart? Haven't you gone on holiday or something? Hiya, Lal. That's the cover that I've got on mine, that lovely cover. Hiya, Cheryl. How are you? Colorado, USA. Mary, hiya, Mary. Yeah, let Richard know what time you prefer. New from Nottinghamshire. Hiya, Michelle. How did you find us then, Michelle? Sarah as well. Sarah's new. That's a nice pick. Hiya, Holly. I'm okay, thanks. Hopefully I'll be okay when I kind of calm down a little bit. Hiya, Carly. You're new as well. Oh, gosh. Got a lot of newbies. Is it new to the channel or new to seeing me? Hiya, Susie. Georgia. Good evening. Marion. Hiya, Marion. How are you? Oh, Alison. Hiya. Lovely. Oh, yeah, my star. I've got a new star, look. My sister actually gave me that and I thought I'm going to hang it up there when I do onlines and make me look as though, you know, I'm posh. Hiya, Gail, but I'm not posh. Becca, hello, Becca. Right then. Cheryl, hiya, Cheryl. I never know what to say. Cheryl. I don't know which way to say it. Hiya, Christian. That's a nice name. Christian. Hiya, Ian. I might have to take more water today. My voice is going already. Right then, how this works then, Dominique. Both times are great for you. All right. Or in the middle, 8:15. Let's confuse Richard. 8, 8:15, 8:30. What do you prefer? Heidi. Hiya, Heidi. Heidi's new. Not. Hiya, Heidi. Right, for the newbies then, what is this all about? First of all, there's people like Heidi on here and a couple of other people that have seen me work before and know how it works. So they might pop on the messages and tell you what's going on every now and again. And we're also streaming to YouTube. I always forget that, but we're streaming to YouTube as well. So sometimes you might not see, those of you on Facebook will not see YouTube's messages and the other way around as well. So if we're talking to somebody you're thinking, who are they talking to? It's probably somebody on the other channel. Hiya, Terry. Right, so what we're going to do is what this is about, it's just mediumship, and all it is just connecting with your loved ones and your friends in the spirit world and passing on the messages. Hiya, Christine, and that's basically what it is. This is not about telling your fortune or telling your future. So um, it's not worth you really asking me for advice or future predictions, because I don't give them. There's other people that work on the channel that are better at that than me. So don't bother sending up your messages asking me if you're going to get a new boyfriend, because I don't know. I'd like to know that message myself. So Astrid, boyfriend and girlfriend, Astrid. Hiya, Astrid. Also no. So that's what it's basically about. Just passing on messages from your friends in the spirit world, and all I would do is just repeat exactly what they tell me. And how it works is I just give whatever they give me, because I can't see everybody's name, so I can't go and select anybody. Well, you can put all the comments up if you want. Put all the comments up, and we'll try it a different way. But usually, Richard's telling me good luck. Yeah, that's what it is. And Spirit, actually, Terry's another admin, by the way. So if you want to ask any questions of Terry as to how this works, you might even pop in and say that it doesn't work like that, because Terry does all the admin side of it. Spirit pick the people they want to speak to. I've got no involvement in it. I don't know who I'm going to, and I don't choose myself. I let Spirit do it. So what will happen is, although I'm actually seeing some of the messages now, so sometimes I can go straight to who I need to. Hiya, Casey. But usually on here, Spirit will give me a description of themselves, and then it's down to you to try and think, oh, I can take some of that, and then pop the message on the screen saying, yes, I can take such and such, such and such. Okay, and Richard will try and help me to work out who I'm with. Okay, so when you say, Richard's just leave me to it. He says he's just going off for a pint now and do his washing up while I carry on. Okay, and if you can hear Richard, he's the boss man, or he thinks he's a boss man until I come on here, and then I'm the boss person. Not really, but anyway, yeah, I'm a bit hyper because I've already worked, so I think I'm a bit up there, so I'm being a bit cheeky. But like I say, when you're saying yes, we like your answer. So if I'm giving you a message, say what you're saying yes to. Don't just put yes, because we don't know what you're saying yes to. Okay, guidance, I won't give guidance, Reese, because I'm not a guidance person. I'm not a counsellor or anything like that. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so we'll start in a minute. Let me just take a drink. But yeah, that's basically how it works. I can see everybody's messages now, all the talking and everything. Right, okay, lovely and warm. I'm boiling at the moment. Hiya, Louise. Okay, I'm not with it. Hiya, Michelle. Who have I got? Mom. Got a lovely mom. Hiya, Natalie. Oh, go back to Natalie. Oh, you see, hang on a minute. Mom. I've got a lovely mom. I've spotted Natalie. The one before Natalie, actually. That lady in the lovely blue dress that was before Natalie. Was it Natalie again? You see, Natalie, I want to come to you, Natalie. Natalie Rogers, coming straight to you. I've got a lovely lady in spirit. Feels like mom to me. If you've got a lovely mom in spirit, wants to come and say hello to you. And the first thing she's doing is she's talking about the month of August means something to you, Natalie. So when we're talking about dates, they're going to be anniversaries, birthdays, or passings. You've also got a grandma in there as well. There's two ladies here, so I think it's your mom and your grandma here, but they're very close. Okay, wanting to talk to you. Mom coming through first, or this lovely lady coming through first. The first thing she's talking about is a new baby. As soon as I get on here, I'm on to the new babies already. There's a new baby. Is anybody there? Oh no, you've lost everything I said. I thought you'd lost me because I can hear the telephone in the background going off. But Natalie, so Natalie Rogers, I want to come to you. I've got two ladies with me. I've got a nan, and I think this is a mum, okay, that wants to come and say hello to you. They're very close, you know what I mean? So they're related. But she was still, it's my sister, not your mom. Okay, then. So sister then, and a nan then. Okay, that's coming close to you. What was she saying? Come back a bit. She's talking about the month of August means something to you, and also she's talking to me about July means something to you as well. She actually looks like you as well, Natalie. She's telling me she looks like you. So talking about cheekbones, so I don't know if you've got nice cheekbones or something like that that she's bringing, but she's talking about cheekbones. So if your mum's not up there, she might want to talk about your mum down here, because she shouted mum at me. She's talking about your mum. I think your mum must need a little bit of healing or something. We want to go down. Your sister's talking about your mum's back. It's as if she's been stretching her back. She's having problems with her back or something. And she's talking about her lifting stuff. She's got to be careful when she's lifting stuff. Okay, so she's concerned a little bit about this problem with the bottom of her back that she wants to give the healing to. She's bringing that in. She's also talking, oh, you've been looking at photographs. She's talking about discussions. She's just said to me, discussions in the family and looking at photographs. Okay, so somebody's been looking at photographs, but she's talking also about somebody making an album. Oh, you understand it there. Somebody's making an album, like of photographs, or they've been moving them around. There's something to do with an album that she's pointing out, that she's talking to me about down here as well. She's also wanting to give you lavender as well as meaning something, but she's talking about somebody that actually pressed some lavender as well. So somebody at one point has actually been pressing lavender. Okay, but she's bringing that to you as well. She says thank you for, her words are thank you for your thoughts. So you've obviously been thinking about her or sending your prayers up to her, and she's just letting you know that she's been listening, and she's been, her words are, I've been picking up on them prayers. I've been picking up on them prayers. That's what she's saying. She says that the family has been reminiscing. Okay, so she's been listening to the family reminiscing about good times, she's just said to me. And she's talking about, she's just said the cathedral. And then she's talking about Worcester Cathedral. So watch for the cathedral, Worcester Cathedral, she's told me, if there is one. So watch for that coming up somewhere that she's bringing. And she's talking about somebody that likes to go into, it's like somebody loves to go into churches or cathedrals and look at the windows, you know, the stained glass windows or something. And she's telling me that she's just aware of that. Oh. She's talking about a dog called Benji. So remember, she's given you the dog called Benji. She said to me, somebody had a dog called Benji, and she's bringing that around you as well. Now she's making me look at your glasses, or the glasses on the photograph here, and she's talking about upgrading glasses. You know, the strength is wrong in them or something. So I don't know if you need your glasses upgrading or something like that, but she's pointing out the problem with glasses, or they just need upgrading. Okay, she's been listening to a conversation about somebody wanting to go swimming to keep fit. She's just actually said to me, somebody wants to go swimming to keep fit. So there's that kind of talk as well. But whoever this person is, she's telling them to take care. Okay, to take care when walking, you know, in the around the swimming pool. We don't want them slipping. So just be aware of the wet floor. She's told me to tell you that for whoever this person is that wants to go swimming. Come on, lovely. She says she's talking about somebody that's been checking down the side of the sofa or the chairs for, like, you know, we lose coins down there. But somebody's been doing this down the side of the sofas or the chairs looking for the odd coin. And she's bringing that in as well. Okay. She just said to me, Derek is in spirit as well. So Derek wants to be remembered as well. So remember Derek, if you can't take the names, I forgot to say, if you can't take the names, check with your family. So check with your mum as well, because she might understand them. But also, okay then, also Tom in spirit wants to say hello as well. So there's Derek in spirit and there's also Tom in spirit. And also she's talking about Janet as well. There's Janet. Okay, it's your husband that likes to swim. So tell him to take care then. We don't want him slipping. In fact, she's almost putting, like, I think you can get kind of rubber shoes, or can't you, Natalie, from when they're walking to the pool. So make sure he has something on his feet. Okay, but yeah, okay. Also Dottie in spirit. While I'm doing this, sometimes people will just randomly pop in and say, oh, can you just say hello? Can you just say hello? So if I give you a load of names, it's just people just saying, say hello from such and such. So Dottie wants to say hello as well. Okay. Okay. Your sister says she's been listening to a conversation. I don't know if she means your hubby. Somebody's been talking about getting an extendable ladder so they can do stuff on the outside of the house. So stuff, yeah, stuff on the outside of the house. So somebody's been talking about getting one of those extendable ladders. She's actually pulling it up, look, making me pull it up like this. And she's been listening to that as well. Anything else? Aggie, the name Aggie, also from spirit, wants to say hello as well. Now Aggie's going towards your mom, so I don't know if your mom knows Aggie. She seems to be heading towards your mom, so perhaps your mom can take Aggie as well. Okay, she's talking about, your sister's talking about somebody, in fact there's somebody in spirit who actually does the tea leaves, or used to do the tea leaves in the cup, you know, read the tea leaves. I'm doing a bit of this, reading the tea leaves, but there's somebody in spirit that used to do that. And she's actually giving this cup of tea leaves to your mom, Natalie. But did you say about baby? I don't know what that means, but anyway, she's giving the tea leaves, the tea readings to your mom, Natalie. So I don't know if your mom's, okay, just had, I don't know if your mom's quite psychic and your sister wants to give her the tea leaves. All right, okay, then, to read. So perhaps she should have a go if she's not. I don't know if she's going to see a dragon, but your sister's putting a dragon into the tea leaves. So watch for that. Oh, is it your nan? Okay. Watch for the dragon that's going to appear in the tea leaves from them in spirit when somebody actually has a go. Your nan's actually having a laugh because she's talking about no tea bags, no splitting the tea bags. So I don't know if anybody actually did that to read the tea leaves, actually split the bag instead of using proper tea. But she's bringing that in as well. It's got to be Thai Fu. She's just said to me, Thai Fu. She's telling me about, you remember the advert, was it, actually that weren't Thai Fu. She's just said to me it's got to be Thai Fu, and then she's showing me that advert with the monkeys drinking the tea, but I'm sure that's PG, isn't it? But anyway, that's what she's showing me. I thought I'd better give you that. She's telling me, this is your nan, I've changed to your nan now, by the way. She's telling me there is a collie dog in spirit as well that belonged in the family. So she's bringing the collie dog just to say hello to you. And there's also a gentleman in spirit called Bertie that also wants to say hello to you as well. Now they're coming because they're going round your mum, especially your nan. She wants to give your mum some healing. Your mum must need a little bit of healing. But your mum actually talks to spirit as well, and they want to let her know that they do listen to her. They do hear her talking to spirit. They're just acknowledging that. They're just talking about Alison down here, Natalie. So when you find out who Alison is, when they talk about somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or you're going to hear a bit of news or gossip. Apparently there's something going on around Alison. Nothing bad, but you'll hear something going on about her. It's funny. It's not anything horrible, but it's something funny going on around her when you work out who she is. Okay. Your nan wants me to give you Catherine Cookson books. So I don't know if she liked them or you do. And she's also talking about Reader's Digest as well, books. Dig. Oh, she's also talking about Reader's Digest as books as well. I think that was for her. Okay. She's making me itch, play with my ear. So I think when she comes around you, okay, you'll be doing a lot of this. And your mum as well. So that's how you'll know they're around. But they've just come in to say hello to you. Did I give you Bob? I don't know if I give you Bob. There's Bob in spirit as well that wants to be remembered to you. There is a baby in spirit as well that your nan's just said, I've got a baby here. In fact, there's 2 babies that are in spirit that your nan is looking after. So 2 babies that have gone from the family. They're just letting you know the babies are growing up nicely in spirit, as she's just said to me. Growing up nicely in spirit. Okay. Oh, and this new baby coming around you, Natalie. New baby coming. Okay. Anything more? No, just wanted to pop in and say hello and let you know that they're around. Keep talking to them, because you talk to them as well. They like to be involved in the conversations. So that's what they're telling me to tell you. They like to be involved in the conversations. So keep talking to them. So I hope that was okay for you, Natalie. I'm moving quickly.
The comments again.
Okay then. I'm moving quickly onto a. I might not have to have the comments yet. I'm moving quickly onto a dad that told me. Oh, hang on. I've got to put my drink down. I don't want while he's talking to me. Right, I've got a dad in spirit who tells me that he went so quick, bump like this he's talking about. He went so quick with he's calling it a massive heart attack. Okay. Went so quick he didn't have time to say goodbye. So if anybody can take a lovely dad, he tells me he's been through before. So I know he's been through here before. You're chatting amongst yourselves, aren't you? But anyway, yeah, so if anybody could take a lovely dad in spirit that just went with a massive heart attack, went straight away. Apparently they tried to work on him, he's saying, but it didn't work. He was gone. Okay. Didn't have time to say goodbye, he's saying. All right, so I don't know if it's you, Elephant. I've got a feeling there's somebody else here. He's talking about he's describing himself as quite a big man as well. And he's coming up quite big. He's bigger than me, so he's coming up about 6 foot. I'll give you a bit more to make sure it's you, the other lady, but he's coming up here about 6 foot. So he's quite a big chap. Okay. Who are you looking for? He is looking for a lady on here, he tells me. But it's this thing about I didn't have a chance to say goodbye, although they did work on him. But he still didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Come on then. Astrid, your uncle.
Comments are coming really quick.
Yeah.
Like we were tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. Not my dad then. He was short. No, he isn't. I'm sure he's not for you, Alison. He is bigger. He's bigger than me, about 6 foot. So a big chap. Whoosh, gone. He's just said, Kim, is it you, is it? You're quiet. I'm being drawn towards you a little bit, so let's try a little bit with Kim then. But was on his own. Did sports running. He didn't. Yes, I can take that. So there's a few of you can take it. Oh God, there's a few of you can take it. Let's give you a bit more. He's talking about the name Mark. He's definitely telling me he's dad and he's looking for a lady on here. So he went quickly, didn't have time to say goodbye, but he's connected to somebody down here called Mark as well. All right, he's talking about Mark down here. So that's the connection as well. What else do you want to say? His wife is still here, I think. So your mum's still here. He's pointing down here to his wife. So I think she's still here. He's also talking about the name Margaret as well. He's bigger than me. I'm 5'8", so he's coming bigger than me. He looks bigger than me. Is it for you, Denise? Can you take all this, Denise? Can you? Because I think you popped up, didn't you? But he's talking about the month of July will mean something as well. So July means something as well. But he's looking for a lady on here. He's stopped talking to me because I know we've got to catch up with messages. I ain't worked up. He's talking about Mark down here. No, not you. So it's not you, Kim. No. No, me. Not me. My son is Mark. All right. But you've got to take the dad. I want the dad, and he's coming up bigger than me, and he's gone. He's gone like this. Didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Big, massive heart attack he's calling about. Big, massive heart attack. His wife's still here, I think. Okay, he's talking about wife down here. Nobody's picking it up yet. Mark, my sister's birthday is July. My sister. So is it for you, Denise, then, do you think, Richard? Is it for Denise? I'm getting confused because there's quite a few, isn't there? Richard trying to work it out. Is there anyone that could take all of this? Sally, I don't think it's you, Sally. I don't feel I'm with you. Wendy, I might be. It's Wendy or that other lady. And I can't get, it's a name. I can't remember a name. Come on, Dad, we'll give you a little bit more. He's talking about my dad's birthday today, July. My dad's birthday today. So you think it's your dad, do you, Debbie? He's talking about, oh, July. He's also talking about, what are you talking about? He's giving me pedal bikes, but I don't know whether he means exercise bikes. So I don't know if somebody's at the gym or somebody wants an exercise bike or something like that. Yeah, he's definitely bigger than me. He's a lot bigger than me. But he's talking about exercise bikes as well. So I don't know if he means somebody's into their exercise or somebody can take the exercise bike. Tell me a little bit more. He's been listening to a conversation about carpets as well. Somebody wanting to change carpets or move carpets or something like that. He's bringing that around as well. And he's also talking about the name Heidi will mean something somewhere as well. But I don't think it's our Heidi on here, but he's talking about the name Heidi will mean something. Okay. And the link to Wales, he tells me as well. So a link to Wales, either holidays or whatever, he wants to give that as well. I still ain't worked out who I am. I'm not with. I don't think it's not granddad, because he's telling me his dad to somebody on here. So he's definitely a dad to someone on here. He's talking about bad knees as well. So I don't know if he had the bad knees or somebody down here is suffering with bad knees. He's bringing in bad knees as well. Okay. We're not finding him at the moment, are we?
The thing is, I can take 99% of that.
Can you?
But I've got a female. He says looking for.
Yeah, he's his daughter. He says he's looking for a female, you see. You haven't got a sister, have you? So nobody else can take it? Who do you want to go to? Also, dad and died from a massive heart attack on Welsh. Oh, Barbara. Also a dad and died from a massive on Welsh. Yeah, there is talking about Michael. My partner is Mark, whose dad died young with his heart. I don't think I'm with Rosetta, my husband. Oh, there's quite a few of you, isn't there? Your husband. You've got to take most of this because he's given me quite a lot now. But he's telling me his wife's still here. Okay, so he's talking about his wife down here. Apparently, there's a discussion around his wife to do with her glasses as well. Okay, could be me, Heidi in the family, Wales, yes, July birthday. He's talking about glasses. There's been a discussion on his wife's glasses or her eyes need checking or something like that. Okay, I have the bad knee. Oh, I don't know who I'm with. Come on, we've got to narrow it down a little bit. Yeah, it might be a double link or something like that then. So I'll just pass on what he wants to say. He's talking about his wife, like I say, with the glasses or having her eyes checked. Apparently she needs a little bit of healing. He's also talking about, he's just said to me Triumph. So I don't know whether it means Triumph cars or the Triumph factory. Oh, actually, he's just said to me Triumph Spitfire car. So somebody must have had a Triumph Spitfire car that he's talking about as well. Okay, he's putting the rooftop down, so I know it's a soft top as well. He's bringing that in as well, so that should narrow it down a little bit. But he's also talking about there are not my markers. He's also talking about 2 babies in spirit as well, so you should have knowledge, or you'll probably find there's 2 babies in spirit that have gone from the family that they're looking after as well. Also, your nanny's there. He's telling me his mum is there with him as well. So his mum is there with him, apparently showing him the ropes or something. I don't know whether she means this, but she's showing him the ropes as well. He's bringing that in. But he just wants to, because there's been this conversation and he's telling me there's a lot going on in the family, and he's calling it, there's a lot of disruption going on in the family. Okay. Not bad disruption. He's describing it as people trying to sort different things out. So there's a lot of that kind of thing going on in the family, and that's why he's popped in to say hello, to let you know that he's around and he knows what's going on. That's basically it, I think. Anything else? Oh, he's just said to me that there's somebody around, whoever this lovely dad belongs to, if it's you, Kim, there's somebody around you that he's describing as they need to pull their socks up. You know that saying, they need to pull their socks up. Okay. And I think this is a male as well. He's pointed to a male. It's like they're not, he says they're not doing enough, and I think it's concerning work. They're not putting in enough effort or something around work. Okay, so we've probably got a few links here with the same info. So if all of you take it, Spirit are just trying to get to too many people at once. But there's this thing about this person concerning work. They need to pull their socks up around you as well. Okay, the name Trevor's going to mean something as well. He's talking about Trevor, the link with Trevor as well. And also the link with Scotland. He's talking to me about Edinburgh. So there's a link to Edinburgh as well. Okay, that he's bringing in. But I think his reason for popping in is just to say hello. He tells me he's been before, but he just wants to pop in because of this disruption that he's talking about within the family. Okay, and he's just letting everybody know that he's there for support. So I don't think he's going to say, it's getting confusion anyway, because there's quite a few of you can take up. But I'll leave that all with you 3 or 4. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry we didn't really narrow it down. The Lake District will mean something to somebody. Okay, Kim, I don't know if it's you that can take the Lake District as well that he's talking about as well. And also the name Maisie as well is going to mean something. So if it's for you, Kim, or the other ladies, just take the message for yourself and know that he's just popped in to say hello, and we'll try and work out who's coming in next. I think he's going to go now anyway, so I'll leave that all with you. A bit confusing that was, but hey ho, we've passed it on. Okay, Kim, just letting you know he's there. That's a message from him. Right, we'll get to somebody else. Got a lovely lady called Elsie in spirit that wants to talk to somebody. Oh, lovely lady called Elsie in spirit telling me she's Nan. Okay, well, that's my clock going off. Elsie is talking about, I have got my sister up here with me. So if anybody take Elsie in spirit with her sister up there with her. Okay, and she's also talking about Margaret being in spirit as well. So Elsie's the grandma. She's telling me she's looking for a lady on here. I think this is a granddaughter she's looking for. And she's talking about somebody belonging to her on here has been doing the family tree and looking into the family tree. Okay, so Elsie's talking about somebody down here she wants to connect with that's been looking at the family tree lately or recently, and she wants to speak to them. And she's been listening to, or she's telling me that somebody down here has got a bit of got a bit irate with their computer. It's like I don't know if they've been using Skype or something and the connection keeps going or something, but this lovely lady, this Nan, has been watching them getting a little bit irate with their computer. Okay, so she's just popping in to say I'm aware of that. So it's Elsie, somebody down here getting irate with their computer, and this is a Nan that we're talking to here, wanting to connect with somebody down here. Also, she's talking to somebody, Margaret is my mom. Okay, she's talking about somebody down here that's very creative. Okay, then we want somebody doing the family tree as well. So I don't know if it's for that lovely lady with that butterfly on. Okay, then stick with you for a minute, Kim, and we'll see if we can confirm a bit more. She's talking about somebody down here that's very creative, very good with their hands. It's like she's saying that they can put their hand to anything, and this is a lady, so I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but she's talking about a lady that's very creative, very good with the hands. Oh, there's a few of you, is there? Okay, she's also talking to me about this one is linking to Wales as well, so but she's talking about holidays. Okay, I don't know if it's you, Christine, or not. She's talking about holidays as well. I've got a feeling the lady with the butterfly, I don't know if she can take it. Very creative. She's talking about holidays, and she's talking about Wales. She's talking about caravan holidays, and she's talking about somebody that went on holiday and the gas ran out on the cooker or something. They ran out of gas. Okay, Kim. So I'm narrowing it down. I'm being drawn to you for some reason. So I don't know if you can take the gas that ran out on the caravan or something that she's bringing in as well. She's also talking about, I know you've got a butterfly on there. So she's just telling me somebody likes butterflies. So I don't know if you actually like them, because she's talking about somebody that likes butterflies. She's also talking about somebody. She's talking about a tattoo, but it's as if somebody's thinking about getting a tattoo, or there's a recent tattoo that this nan is talking about. I mean, she's not very keen on it, to be honest. She's kind of pulling her face. So I don't think she believes in tattoos or anything like that, but she's bringing in the tattoo that somebody's thinking about having or just had. Okay, she's more concerned that they're going to get an infection or something. She's more concerned about that than anything else, this nan. Come on then, nan. Okay, she's also talking about somebody in the family, she says, would like a house move, but they're not thinking of it yet. That's my phone ringing. You can take that, can you, Kim? Yeah, she's talking about somebody in the family that's thinking about a house move. Sorry, that was my phone going off. So somebody's got it in their head that they were like a house move, and she's talking about that. Okay, all right. She's talking about a new baby as well. So watch for the new baby coming around you, Kim. In fact, she's just told me there's a twin link in your family. So I don't know if you're aware of that. Elsie's talking about this twin link in your family as well. And she's talking also, I don't know whether she means her hands were a bit shaky, but she's talking to me about shaky hands. Somebody's got shaky hands. All right. She's bringing that in as well. There's Joe in spirit. This is a male Joe in spirit that wants to say hello as well. Just popping in as she's talking to say hello to you as well. And also Bill in spirit wants to be remembered as well. But Elsie's just popping in, I think, to say a quick hello. Oh, she is acknowledging, Kim, if this is for you. She's no, been thinking of getting rid of mine. Okay. She's okay. She's talking about you, Kim, as if there's somebody around you that's she's describing as being very irritating. Okay, so somebody's around you that's getting on your nerves, that she's just having a bit of a giggle about that as well. Okay. She's talking now about boiled eggs. Somebody likes their boiled eggs. She's just given me a boiled egg and she's just sliced. She's just a knife through the top, cutting the head off. Okay, but she's talking about somebody that likes their boiled eggs and soldiers. Okay, and now she's talking about, oh God, I used to have this when I was young. Sugar sandwiches, Kim. I don't know if you could take sugar sandwiches, bread and butter with sugar on. She's bringing that as a memory for somebody as well. She's having a bit of a laugh about that. Okay, she's saying there is a nursing link in the family as well, and she's actually saying somebody's thinking of going into nursing, Kim, around you. So watch for that, because she's talking about going on courses, but she's talking about nursing. So watch for that coming up around you as well. Okay, we're talking a lot about spectacles. She's just said to me, somebody needs some new spectacles, she's saying. Okay, somebody needs some new spectacles. All right, so watch for that. She's given me the old-fashioned ones, Kim. You know, like the 1960s ones that go up into a point. She's given me some of those, so I think she must have had some of them in a time, the nice 1960s. Okay. She's just saying there's somebody also around you that's very good at painting, drawing, like painting. Okay, she's acknowledging that somebody's very talented, she says. So somebody's very good at painting around you. Okay, what's that? Cologne. She's just said to me Cologne, but I don't mean the smell. I think she means the place. I think there's a place called Cologne or something similar. She wants me to give you that. So watch for the link to Cologne, wherever that may be. All right. She just wants me to give you that as a link. She's also talking about, she's talking to me about a cruise, but she's saying, no, the river cruise. Somebody wants to go on a river cruise, not a proper cruise, a river one. So watch for the link there. There's also a link to Italy. She's talking about a bit of traveling. So somebody obviously wants to travel because she's talking about Italy as well. Okay. She's just saying, I just want to pop in and say hello, she's saying, and let you know that I'm around. She just said to me, let you know that I'm around and I'm not going anywhere, or I haven't gone anywhere. So she's still around. She must have in a time had a little budgie as well, Kim, somehow, because she's put a budgie on her shoulder. She's walking around here with a budgie on her shoulder. So she must have had one. All right. Just like a pirate, she's just said to me, but it's a budgie. All right. So watch for that. Find out about the budgie. Anything else? Joey, she's calling it, like they do, but she's calling her as Joey. Anything more? No, she just wanted to pop in and say hello. All right. So I hope that was okay for you. Anything more? No. I just wanted to pop in and say hello, she's saying. All right. I've got somebody else with me. That's why I'm kind of hovering. Okay. So I'll leave that with you, Kim. I hope that was okay for you. I've got somebody else. I've got a lovely mom here now. What was going on here? Right, I've got a lovely mom with me who says she had a fall which caused a clot in her brain. She says, I had a fall. Oh, hang on, she's correcting me a little bit. Oh, she had a fall and there's some sort of hemorrhage. Oh, I can't say it. Hemorrhage up here. She obviously fell on her head, had a hemorrhage, and that caused her to pass. She's telling me she didn't pass straight away. She ended up in hospital. This mom did. Okay, so if anybody could take her, let me know. She's talking about being in hospital and somebody was stroking her hand as well. And whoever this is for, she wants to tell them. She's just said to me, it's very important that I get across that I could hear everything that was being said to me in hospital. Although I don't think people thought she could hear, but she could. She's lovely, this mum is. She's with her mom now, so her mom's up there with her. She's met up with her mom. So you can have a lovely mom in spirit that had a fall, hit her head, caused some some of that. Bleeding on the head, all right, hemorrhaging, I can't say it, I'm trying myself now to say it and I can't, but you know what I mean. Had a fall, had the blood, but was in hospital, okay, and was talking about somebody holding her hand. She had one of those injection, you know, one of the needles stuck in her hand, but somebody was stroking her hand and she wanted to let them know that she could hear what was going on. Okay, and she said there was quite a few people around her at one point and she could hear people talking, so she was aware of people talking as well around her in hospital. And she was also aware of she's telling me that when she was lying there was the hand holding, but also somebody also somebody was holding her feet, or like, as well as her hands, somebody was holding her feet as well. Okay, but the fall happened in hospital. I don't think, did she tell me? She didn't tell me where it happened, I don't think, so it might be that. But if anybody could take all of that, but the specifics are the hemorrhaging or the bleeding, her lying in hospital, somebody stroking her hand, but also somebody also was talking but holding her feet or something at the same time. And so I don't know who we're going to narrow this down to. Come on, Mom. She's also giving the name of Lily as meaning something as well. So there's a connection to a lily. somewhere as well that she's bringing in. All right, she's lovely, this mom. She's waiting patiently. She's like, oh, as though she's watching to see who comes up on here, so she can capture the right thing. You can take this as well, Georgia. Is this your mom? Or, and people were there in the room too. My mom. I could take the feet thing as well. My auntie had a needle in the hand, and people. So it's between Jade and the other lady at the moment. Then we'll give you a little bit more. Come on then, mom. Did fall out of bed in hospital, and between you as well. Okay then, come on then, mom. But the connection with Lily, so I don't know if one of you can take the connection with Lily as well, and also the connection with Tom as well. But can you take the rest, Michelle? And it's my nan. Okay then, it's your mom and your nan. It might be for you, Georgia. So if you could take the Lily and you can take the Tom somewhere as well. She's trying to narrow it down now to make sure I'm with the right person. But it's this thing of, I could hear what you're saying, I could hear what you're saying. And she's talking about, it was very comforting. So she can still hear you. And she's talking about, it was very comforting. And I want to say thank you. She's talking to me about smelling flowers, but I don't know whether she means somebody bought her flowers or something. Wasn't the only reason I was stroking her hand. My family was there, I was stroking her feet also. Lily was one of her favourite flowers. Gosh, I didn't think there'd be that many that could take this. She's talking about, oh, Lily, and I've just mentioned flowers. She's talking about the smell of flowers. All right, come on then. I was holding her hands. My daughter was lying across her legs. Her sister is called Lily. Crumbs. But it's got to be definitely the hemorrhage, you know, the bleeding. Okay, because she's done that. Niall was called Tom. Okay then, let's see how much more we can get. We'll try and narrow it down, but if you can all take it, it's going to be a triple link again or whatever this is going on. But this lovely mom is just wanting to talk about being grateful for what people did for her. She just wants to say thank you for looking after me. That's the reason for coming through, I think, to get this thanks for looking after me. But I'm all right now, she's just said to me. I'm with my mom. So she's with her mom, okay? And I don't know whether she means she was the baker, but she's just said to me, I'm with my mom and we are baking. So there's a lot of baking going on there at the moment. And she's talking about the usual mince pies and things like that. So she's talking to me about baking at the moment. She's also bringing in... oh, what are they called? One of them Argas, you know, the big ovens, the old-fashioned ovens. So this might narrow it down as well. But she's bringing in a memory of an Arga that somebody had as well. Okay, so somebody must have had that. So I'm trying to narrow it down more for her now. Okay, she's talking about, Mom is talking about somebody down here is nagging. So somebody's nagging, it's like natter, 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 natter. And somebody's getting a lot of this at the moment and they've been watching that. So somebody down here must be able to acknowledge that as well. So we get to the right person. Come on, Mom. What is this? Oh. She's talking now about, you know, like the cowboys and Indians off the telly, and they have the holsters for the guns. She's talking about a memory that somebody had a holster, I think, as a toy or something like that. It must mean something to somebody because that's what she's bringing in, a holster. There was a lad around you that had a holster with a gun in it, playing cowboys and Indians. And he used to have, oh, Michelle, you had a green one. And also, you know, those caps that we used to play with, that used to bang. So they had the gun with the caps that used to make this banging noise. So Mom is talking about this as well, okay? She's bringing that down to you as well. She's trying to narrow it to the right person, okay? The name Tony as well with an I should mean something. No, the name Tony with an I should mean something as well. This is still on the same message of the person that had the bleed. The mom that I'm talking to. So you've got to connect with the mom as well. So don't just send me a note up if you can't take the rest. Is it for you, Michelle? You can take the caps as well. Okay. Okay, we'll go with you for for now, Michelle, because you seem to be taking most of it. She's drawing me to you now. She's talking about you and needing some healing, Michelle, but your healing is needing more for upliftment than anything else. Okay, and she's talking about you dreaming as well. I don't know if you've been dreaming about her recently, but she's talking about you dreaming, but also funny dreams as well, that you can't work out what's going on. She's talking, she just said to me, you and your dreams, you and your dreams. Now she's just given me Benny Hill. So I think it's a memory that somebody used to like Benny Hill. Sometimes with Benny Hill, it brings me symbolically to, you know, when Benny Hill used to be speeded up, and it's like your life is very busy. So take it that way, or take it as your life is getting a bit busy. Your mum is also talking about bingo, the love of somebody used to love their bingo as well. She's bringing that in, and she's also bringing in, yeah, there is. She's also bringing in cups of tea as well, as if she liked her tea as well. Okay. Yeah, she spelt it with an I, so I don't know what's going on here. They seem to be spirits. I don't know whether it's because they're trying to get to few people at once, but if you can take it other than Michelle, please take it. But I'm concentrating, I think, on Michelle at the moment. She seems to be hovering more to Michelle than anyone else. Come on then, Mum. Okay. I've had this before, but she's also talking about cathedrals around you, Michelle, but she's talking about somebody that likes their history. Okay, so somebody's very interested in history, and with the history, she's giving me Cleopatra as well. So there's a connection with Cleopatra or the Egyptians or something like that, but she wants me to give you that as well, as somebody's being interested in it. She's now talking about okay. She's now talking about, what's that called again? White rafting. You know, it's white something rafting. I can't remember the name of it. White rapid rafting or something. She's talking about somebody that's going to be interested in doing that, where they go rafting on these really fast rivers. She's talking about that, Michelle. So watch for the link to this that's coming up that she's bringing. And she's also bringing in Australia as well as a link, but she's talking about communication going backwards and forwards to Australia. So watch for that. She's just said to me, oh, somebody's been complaining about, I thought she said flies, but I don't think she means flies. There's quite a few little bugs around at the moment. And she says somebody's been complaining about these little bugs recently, and she's been having a bit of a giggle about it. You know, these little black bugs that are attracted to light colours. She says she's been listening to somebody that's been complaining about that. So that's around you as well. She just wanted to pop in and say hello now. I think we've got to the right person now, but she just wanted to pop in and say hello. What's your feet? Denise, you take it if you want as well. I think I'm more with the other lady, but the other lady, watch Michelle, watch your arches in your feet. There's something, your mum's talking about pain in the arches of feet. There's actually, yeah, I think it's spirit coming in to try and get to about 3 or 4 people at once, Georgia, but take what you can. Yeah, watch for the arches in your feet. She's talking to me, Michelle, about somebody had problem with fallen arches in the family. So she's talking about, you know, you can get those insoles or something. She's putting them around you. So watch for that as well. Okay, anything else? And she's made me look at your, oh, I don't know. I thought I saw something else on that message. I obviously didn't. She's talking about feet, Michelle, but she's gone to I don't know how old you are, but hopefully you'll remember it. When we were at school, we had these kind of brown sandals, and they had the cutouts at the front. They're leather sandals. They're quite popular. And she's bringing me the old-fashioned leather sandals that we used to wear at school with the cutouts. I think you'll know what I mean. But with that, she's linked it nicely to a man that used to wear white socks with his sandals sometimes as well. He's in spirit now, but he used to wear these white socks. He just wants to be remembered to you when you find out who he is. But like I say, I think she's going to go now. Finally, now she's got to the right person. She just wanted to, a message was, I just wanted to pop in and say hello and let you know that I'm around. And thank you for your, her words are, thank you for all your support when I was here. I do appreciate it. That's her words, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. And the name Alice should mean something to you as well. But she's sending her love. She's blowing you kisses. She's talking about her photograph, so you must have looked at her photograph. She says, oh, somebody's looked at my photograph or moved my photograph. And somebody's actually trimmed a photograph to get it into a frame as well somewhere. And she's watched that as well. Okay. So I'll leave that with you, Michelle. I hope that was okay. Right, I'll have a drink. Cool, we're getting all confused. That's all right. I'm getting all confused. There's so many people that can take the same thing. You all right, Richard?
Hello, everybody.
Is that it? Is that what you're going to say, Richard? I think he's gone. Oh, adverts. There's some adverts. Oh, yeah, tonight. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, crikey. I better get a wriggle on. Get a wriggle on. Somebody's told me to say that. Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight is Ricky and Tyler with readings if you want to stay on for them. By the time I finish, they'll be nearly on. But they're usually a little bit late. Oh, yeah, we're doing the fundraiser. All of us, Saturday the 31st at 8 o'clock, loads of us doing loads of bits and bobs. You can all read it on the website or on the pages and on here. Join us. Everybody's there by the look of it. Get a wriggle on. Somebody's saying in my ear, get a wriggle on, and I think they were noted for saying that. Come on, get a wriggle on. I think it's a gentleman. I've got a gentleman with me who keeps saying to me, come on, get a wriggle on. And actually, as I'm saying that, he's clapping his hands as well. Come on, get a wriggle on. Come on, get a wriggle on. So if anybody can take a gentleman with the habit of doing that quite a lot. He showed me himself almost going out of a door, you know, and ushering people with him. Come on, get a wriggle on. It's as if he's taking them to school by the look of it. So a lovely gentleman in spirit that's bringing that. So if anybody can take that, let me know. Also, give me the name Charlie as well as meaning something. So Charlie means something. I think Charlie's in spirit, but he's talking about the name Charlie will mean something as well. He's obviously he's making me cough. He's talking about having a tube down as an exploratory thing. I don't know what they're called, but, you know, putting the tube down as an exploratory thing, went into hospital to have a look, he's saying. Okay, so at some stage in his life, he had one of those because he's coughing as well. He's talking about coughing. He's also talking about smoking. So I know he's a smoker as well. Oh, he's just telling me he had problems with his lungs as well. So he's talking about smoking, problems with lungs, having this exploratory thing down here. Get a wriggle on. Is it your granddad, is it, Karen? Yeah, get a wriggle on. He's talking about that. If you could take the rest as well, Karen, that'll be good. But yeah, like I say, this exploratory thing, problems with the lungs, bit of a smoker. That's exactly as he's describing it. I was a bit of a smoker, so I don't know exactly how much. I was a bit of a smoker, he's saying. Oh, he's one of those that could, he smoked and he could do those rings. You know, when they puff and it makes a ring as well. He's talking about that as well. Okay, so he could do that. Did he say get a wriggle on as well, Sheena? Because he's definitely saying that. It's as if he's get a wriggle on and he's ushering people out the door. And he's talking about, he's aware of a situation down here where there's a problem with somebody's schooling. There's a thought of having to change schools. Okay, Sally. So you can take this as well, but there's been this discussion about changing schools for somebody around as well, and he's been listening to that. Okay, what else do you want to say? He's also talking about, oh, okay, this should narrow it down. He's talking about somebody that's had to change a puncture recently as well. So somebody's had to change a puncture on a car by the look of it recently. You could take it all, my husband. Can you take the puncture on a car as well, Sally? That he's talking about. Somebody's had to change. Oh, hang on a minute. You know, that's, I don't know what it's called. My brain's gone again. When you have a puncture in the car, there's this temporary stuff that you can squirt into the tyre to keep the air in until you get somewhere safe. I don't know what it's called. There's a can that you can take with you. So I don't know if one of you can take that, because he's describing this puncture thing. So hopefully, just not Charlie. Don't worry about the Charlie, because he'll come in later. He used to smoke a pipe and occasionally cigs. Okay. You take the puncture as well, Karen, then, because he's talking about the puncture, or that other lady with the kids here. I don't know who that was. My husband did. He's talking about the puncture and the air thing that you could temporarily fix it with. Come on then. A little bit more then, because we need, we're doubling up on messages today. This drives me mad because it's so hard to sort out. Fix a flat, that's what it's called. Come on then, lovely. Tell me a bit more. He's also talking about, your son had a puncture. He's also talking about somebody that had their head shaved as well. All right, somebody just shaved all the hair off, and this is a gent. You can take it as well, Sally. All right, can you take the shaving and the puncture as well? Because he's talking about somebody that had their head shaved. He's also talking about somebody that used to have their hair in plaits, a young lady. He's describing her as a young lady, so a young girl that used to have her hair in plaits as well. And quite long plaits down here. He's bringing in that as well. I'm just trying to make sure I'm with the right person. He's also talking about the name Jane down here should mean something. Oh, Jane down here will mean something as well. And he's also saying that somebody has been to visit a grave recently as well. So somebody's been to the churchyard. Okay. I don't know whether kids have gone with them as well, because he's bringing kids to the churchyard as well. So I don't know if there's been a group of you been to the churchyard, but he's been watching that around somebody as well. Okay. He's talking about, oh, okay. This gent is talking about, I used to have plates. Okay. Oh, okay, Sheena. I don't know whether I'm with you. I'm kind of half and half between you and the other lady with the picture of the children. He's also talking to me, okay, Karen as well. You know, when we, with our granddads or our dads, when we stand on their feet and they dance around, he's also talking about a memory of doing that with you as well. So he's bringing in that memory as well. Okay. Somebody uses the saying, that drives me potty. That does. That drives me potty. So somebody uses that saying. Oh, this is really annoying when you can't go directly to the right person and I'm with 3 people at once. But yeah, okay, so we'll just have to involve the 3 of you and do it that way. But he's saying that somebody uses the phrase, it drives me potty. Okay. Sadly, no, Alison. Don't worry about it, Alison. I'm not too concerned, but the names will come later. But he's bringing that. Yep, you drive me potty, me. Okay, then. All right, Alison. But he's just popped in to say hello. Another one. They're just popping in quickly to say hello tonight, I think, to let you know that they're around and they're listening to you. And that's his message. I've just popped in to say hello, let you know that I'm listening. And I think that's it. I don't think he's going to say much more, because I think he wants to. I think we're going to bring it to an end now, because it's getting a bit confusing coming in for 3 people at once. I'm not experienced enough to deal with this. But take it, for all of you that can take it, because Spirit will sometimes do that. Just bring in one person that applies to 3 or 4. Just wanted to say hello. Just reminiscing. There's been reminiscing apparently, and that's why he wanted to pop in. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I think we're going to finish there. So take the love. I hope that was okay. Bit confusing, but take the love. I hope that was okay. All right, Richard? we'll finish there before it gets even more confusing. Okie dokie. So thank you everybody for joining us. If you want to stay on, pop on in about, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes to see the boys doing their messages, and then follow us, and you'll see when we're on next. And I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll speak to you again soon. So bye bye for now from me and Richard. Bye.